Yo,
Yeah.
back on our Hank Williams Jr. journey. One of our favorite country. Like I haven't listened to a bunch of country, but he's one of my favorite. You know what I'm saying? Like he keeps it real. Tear in my beer is what we're about to bump.
Keeps it real,
We
keeps it
actually have
gritty,
a
keeps it
country
clear.
song. We actually have a
Yeah.
country song called Whiskey Waters.
Yeah.
It's very similar with the what it was like washing away everything with the whiskey.
We need to do the video to that. That was like Hornbuckle Crusher. He's a dope voice. I wish he was still singing.
I want to shoot it like how Hank shot the Will Survive, the Country Boys Will Survive or something like that one. Like
Yeah.
with the, I would want to shoot it like that if we do shoot it. But let's get into this Hank Williams Jr. Tear in my beer.
Tear in my beer.
There's a tear in my beer, 'cause I'm crying for you, dear. You are on my lonely mind. Into these last few
That's his pops, huh?
years, I have shed a million tears. You are on my lonely mind. I'm gonna keep drinking until I'm petrified. And then maybe these tears will leave my eyes. There's a tear in my beer, 'cause I'm crying for you, dear. You are on my lonely mind. Last night I walked the floor, and the night before
Sampling his pops, huh?
Yeah.
were on my lonely mind. It seems my life is through, and I'm so doggone blue. You are on my lonely mind. I'm gonna keep drinking till I can't move a toe. And then maybe my heart won't hurt me so. There's a tear in my beer, 'cause I'm crying for you, dear. You are on my lonely mind. Lord, I've tried and I've tried, but my tears I can't hide. You are on my lonely mind. All these blues that I've found have really got me down. You are on my lonely mind. I'm gonna keep drinking till I can't even think. 'Cause in the last week I ain't slept a wink. There's a tear in my beer, 'cause I'm crying for you, dear. You are on my lonely mind.
That's probably dope for him to make. You know what I mean? Like, at first I
Yeah,
thought he was saying a tear in my beer because he was kind of like sad about his pops, but like the lyrics didn't match up with that. But then he was in it. His pops sound like he made that song first, and he was remaking it. You know what I mean?
yeah. The first thing I was gonna say when I looked at it was that I thought it sounded closer to how his pops sung. So I was wondering if it was like when he first started, he was more like how his pops sung, like that
Yeah.
style of country versus like the wild outlaw country that he ended up creating. And but then to see it happen, I was like, "Yep." I was like, "This has to be tied to it." But I love that angle of like the his dad being behind in that shadow, and then he was singing, and he popped up in the shadow, and he's singing, and then that's dope. And that's probably like that's back in the day when they first started using green screen.
That wasn't probably an easy shot to make back then. It was also dope. You see the mic drop again. You know what I mean? Like that's huge
Yeah,
in hip hop culture right now. But it is also different because at first, the way Hank Jr. does it is, or Hank Williams Jr. does it is, he doesn't write like his pops. Hank Williams Jr. makes like different types of songs, and Hank Williams
Yeah.
Jr. or no, Hank Williams makes different types. He writes different, so you could tell like Hank Williams Jr. is really good at just like telling you what it is. This is the story, and you could follow it really easy. And I think Hank Williams is more metaphorical from what I've seen. Senior, yeah.
Yeah. It also I feel like his dad is super like the guidelines of like what country music is, like how it started for real. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like just country music, like where it comes from. And then Hank Williams Jr. took it to like another level. Hank Williams Jr. has a son, from what the comments were saying that we need to check out, that he has a son that supposedly looks just like his dad. They said he looks just like the dad, like the grandpa. And so that's like, I do want to check him out and see if y'all have good songs from him too. We want to put them down in there, because then I'm wondering if they, like, I would like to see them to remake this video with all three of them, just for the nostalgia of it. You know what I'm saying? Because this is just a super dope idea for a video. If someone passed away, like, I would do this for my brother. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I could have had like him, like, I do have one of him performing, but like,
do you?
I don't know if it would make sense. Yeah, I have like a vocal, a tape, but he's rapping a song. I think it's a Big Daddy Kane song. But then that's the only thing I have of him actually rapping, because you used to be able to go into the mall and record inside of a and then you get a tape of what you recorded, but you'd have to rap like a song that was known, kind of. And that's the only thing I have. But like if I had like a song that was like his,
sample that.
Yeah, I might have to do that. We'll see how that goes down. But this is just a super dope idea, because I would want to do this idea if I would have had the chance to, and that's dope that he did. They said in the comments that his dad had actually passed away young and was like an alcoholic and everything like that. So, like, because we thought he was more conservative, like, but maybe we were just taking that from the lyrics. But they said he was like living the lifestyle too, and both of them were living the lifestyle. I think their music just sounded different, and that's why we took that understanding. But
plus that's wartime. Like my uncle's passed, and there was probably Hank Williams Senior's. Well, no, how old's Hank Williams Senior then? That's probably like maybe Hank Williams Jr.
It had to be a war around that time, because that's like, that's way back in the day.
Yeah.
Let me see. Hank Williams Senior. He was born in 1923. And he passed away in 53.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then Junior is born in 1949. So his dad passed away, he was 4 years old when his dad passed away. So he never really got to do, that makes this even like more impact on the song, because he was only 4 when his dad passed away, and for him to finally get to perform with his father and they do it like that, that's dope. I like that.
Like, subscribe, comment. Shout out to the Hanks. Let's go.